Hi, and welcome back to the Clothes Show, episode 7, I think. Oh my gosh, they're flying by. If you've been following me, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, because we've had a ton of new subscribers over the last few days, they all were mad about Jack Swift's video. Welcome, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you love what I do, hit subscribe and just talk to me. Like, there's a few of you starting to have the chats, but I want a lot more. So let's engage. Let's have a chat about style. I'm here to talk about style 24. Yes, I have new hair. Who has been following me for a while, that's what I meant to say. I have new hair today, have bangs. I got a good chop. It needed a good chop, you know. But I got the fringe, I got the bangs. What do you think? Let me know. Dave, my husband, thinks it makes me look a bit older. I'm turning 51 next month. I do not want to be looking older. I was hoping it might hide a few wrinkles though, but never mind. Anyways, coming up in today's show, we have two things for you. We have a Shop Your Wardrobe, which is with the lovely lady Hazel. We're going to jump in and meet her now in a second, and she will tell you all about herself. But I was very honoured to be asked to help her style for her new job. It's a very special job, kind of unusual. It's not unusual in the fact that we all need it at some point. However, it's just not something I really ever thought too much about. And then when I went to style, it put me through my paces a little bit. So you'll see what I mean when you jump in. And then after that, we also have an interview with one of my most favourite vintage shops in Dublin, called Vander. And I'm talking to the lovely Gail, one of the proprietors of the store, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. So stay tuned in, make sure that you watch that. There's so much beautiful stuff in her shop, and they're just gorgeous. Her and Sally run it, her daughter, and it's very special. I just think it's a very special place. So have a little look at that after Hazel. And please, as always, just let me know what you think. Have the chats with me. Again, like and subscribe if you love what I do, so I can continue doing it. I'm actually going to be doing some vintage and charity shopping, personal shopping, as part of this series that will be coming up down the road as well. So, and if there's other stuff that you want to see, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. Let me know. Anyway, let's jump in, meet Hazel, and I'll catch up with you afterwards. Yeah. And it's flowers. It's I'm here with the fabulous Hazel. We're doing a Shop Your Wardrobe, but we're doing something a bit different today. We are going to choose some outfits for Hazel for her relatively new job, which is an incredibly special job. So I feel very privileged to be here.
Thank you.
And to help you choose these outfits.
I'm delighted now, because I am getting stuck on colours as well. Well, I wear bright colours, but I am getting stuck on what exactly is the right way to roll for.
Okay, for what it is. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? What is your new job? What is your new role? Tell us.
I am a Celebrant of ceremonies, and I am just qualified as a solemnizer as well.
So what is a solemnizer?
So a celebrant ceremonies is I'm a wedding celebrant, funeral celebrant, baby naming celebrant, or any threshold or milestone ceremony that needs to be had.
What made you decide to take this path?
I probably was always going to go on this path, being honest. I have a massive love for people. I really do. Thundering love is what I'd probably call it.
Thundering love. Thundering love. I mean, isn't that just gorgeous?
But I do. I love people. I love life. I love the celebration of life as well. And I used to be scared of the thought of actually dying. Like, I nearly thought I could get myself out of it if I could. I remember thinking there has to be a way out of this, but there's not. So really,
there has to be a way out of being immortal, I guess, right? Be a vampire or a zombie, maybe.
I just think I can get away with everything.
Oh, you're so funny.
But I figured out then through kind of life sadness and trauma, to release the pain, to let go of the grief, and to literally switch it around and to own it in another way. And this has just turned into me being absolutely well able to do what I have to do. Hold a funeral, hold a wedding, an emergency death, baby naming, like everything's good and sad, you know, but it's all about love at the end of the day. Every single ceremony is love.
I love that. It is all about love. I wish everything was all about love.
Yeah.
It should be all about love, shouldn't it? But I want to try and switch it back to style a little bit, as frivolous as that sounds. You were actually genuinely wondering, okay, what should I be wearing to funerals? What should I be wearing to weddings?
Yeah.
I want to come across professional, but I want to come across as me at the same time.
Yeah, because a lot of my colours like could be like absolutely so bright and all over the place, you know.
Yeah.
So I need to kind of like just structure. It's probably for a wedding more than anything, because I think I wear dresses, but I don't think I'd be comfortable enough in a dress.
I don't
like
think I could see.
I'd rather just, and I think when you're wearing something comfortable and wearing what you are, you can then be able to be you in a certain.
It's so important.
Yeah.
To feel who you truly are in
Yeah.
an outfit, and especially in a professional capacity, it's so
Yes, because I definitely will have to have a certain clothes, you know, certain
aesthetic,
a certain look for a wedding.
Yeah. Well, you can have both almost for weddings and the funeral.
Yeah.
So you can almost have just a look for both, and you could alter it slightly if you wanted to. All I have in my head, any Schitt's Creek fans out there, all I have in my head is Moira Rose when she was marrying David. I have an idea in my head now. I've kind of just visualised an idea. I don't know what's in your wardrobe, so we'll need to go see what's in your wardrobe.
Everything and anything.
Let's go up and have a look, and we'll come back and recap and see where we're at. Okay, to Hazel's wardrobe now, and we've started to pull a little so we've pulled some stuff already. So Hazel has an amazing wardrobe actually. She's got a lot of plaid, a lot of print. It's a beautiful suit here on the bed, stunning. Some beautiful things here, some gorgeous pieces. And that coat is just beautiful. So we have colour in the print, fabulous. And here as well. So we've loads and loads and loads of things to play with.
Definitely be worn. But then, what kind of shirt would you put with it?
So that's what. Okay, so if we're gonna wear something like, now this is my opinion, right? And I've never done a service before, so I need your. You need to advise me. If I was to look, I'm thinking service, I'm thinking funeral, I'm thinking somber, I'm thinking respectful. Okay, so this is already quite loud. It's beautiful. I love it. But it's already a little bit loud, so we'd need to tone it down, I think, a bit.
So would you go with a black shirt?
For a service. So if we have a look in the colours of the print, right? So you have black, you've got a very kind of maroony, winey colour in there as well. You've obviously got the metallic, the dark, the hardware being silver. You could go with, what I think would be really nice here would be a really nice dark charcoal grey shirt. You don't have one. No. What have you got?
White of that black.
Oh yeah. And yeah. Okay. So let's. I think what I need is a blazer, because you need a blazer over your shirts for your services. Like you can't not have a blazer. Right?
Would the black blazer go?
So you have the black blazer, which is under here somewhere, isn't it?
And I would have never thought of putting that with that either.
Now, that would be more a wedding for me, probably. Because it's very glitzy. It's probably too glitzy. Unless they wanted something glamorous and something, again. But I think that could be kind of cool. I mean, look, you can wear a white shirt and a black shirt with anything. It's kind of just giving
a different
options.
Look.
This could be a great option for a wedding, as long as the groom party weren't in
silver. Yeah. The problem is I have way too much colour.
I mean, no one should ever have a problem.
I know, but for a wedding, you have. It's the wedding, like, that's really hard for me to try and judge. Like, unless I asked them what colour, that's where I'm trying to judge.
Okay, so we just need to give you the neutral palette for a wedding. You go put that on for me.
Yeah, okay.
Go put that on for me somewhere out the camera waist. So you're just putting your jacket, putting it here, because it's giving you your waist.
Okay.
So it's cinching, snatching you in. Okay. So
I love it. Absolutely love it. And I would have never have thought of putting this tie with it.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I would never have. And this colour is perfect.
Well, you wouldn't have put the tie with it because it has, it also, I forgot to say, it has a pussy bow thingy that I've put down the back here that we're not using because we have the tie. I think that's fab. I think if, so from a wedding perspective, because we're thinking wedding here for this, right? you would ask the permission. I love this, I have to say. I
It's
would love you
fabulous.
marrying me in this. I
I
think
will.
this is amazing. No, not again. I'm already married.
You're asking me for you.
Take like, oh, you're no, renewals maybe. I think this is, I think
I
this
hear a
is
ceremony
fab.
on the way.
Actually, we're thinking funeral, right? Now, Hazel doesn't have a pair of tailored black trousers, like a tux pocket
Yeah.
there. And and I would, what I would do is I'd get it lined and I'd see if you could get just a little orange
Pop
or
there.
polka dot.
Yeah.
Just something opening, just bringing it up because it just looks a lot more tailored. That makes sense?
Yeah.
A tux pant, which I think would be much
Oh,
better.
this would be fabulous. Yeah.
This would be amazing.
Yeah.
This would be perfect, wouldn't it? Because you're not
Yeah.
really showing too much. You're still
And
being
this is like
respectful.
and it's a nice feel. It's a nice cut to it. If I had the black trousers, it's absolutely spot on. Yeah.
But if you could wear that to a wedding too. You could wear that to a winter wedding, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good alternate, just transition. Winter wedding, bish bash with the orange pants.
Orange, yeah.
Funeral, black pants.
Yeah.
That's a
So
fantastic.
it's the same clothes except changing the trousers.
All you're doing is changing the pants.
Yeah.
I really like that. And you're comfortable.
Yeah, very comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'd love it to be for a wedding.
A wedding.
Yeah, I would. I'd love it for a wedding. Oh.
The purpose of everyone here, so what we did was, this is a beautiful pink shirt and we put on, this is a kind of almost pinky red tie, and what I wanted to do then, I took this off another bow tie, is I want to put this brooch and have a bit of a Karl Lagerfeld moment and stick that up there just for a bit more interest. It's not working for me, but we can glue that on.
It's stunning. Yeah,
Another time.
fabulous.
That's essentially what I was trying to achieve with that. I mean, you'd even get away with that for a winter wedding.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
autumn winter, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because if you had the grey coat over it, you could get away with that as well, and you wouldn't be cold.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That's really nice. I really
I'm
like
sure
that.
of that. I wouldn't have had to put red and pink together. I'm really mad about this.
Oh, it looks great.
This
on
is
you.
the whole. This just makes me feel so comfortable. I feel like I'm wearing it all my life.
Really?
Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, it's just fabulous.
That's what I had visualised when we were on the sofa. I visualised this kind of high necks with the bow ties or ties or something, because it's just like your personality.
Yeah,
It's quirky,
and
it's
I
coming
like that there's just something a little bit unique about the way you look, but it's smart.
But it's smart.
It's fabulous. I just feel so comfortable in it. It's exactly the look I'm looking for.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, exactly the look.
So literally all you would have to do then is you could buy a couple of pairs, because this coat is great, right? Because this is so versatile, because you could wear this with black trousers. Like if you bought, for this, if you just bought another pair of, you see, so even just that little tweak, and then you have that little fold and the pleats, and
Oh yeah, that's fab.
do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And like even another tip I would say is that you got this coat which is lovely, right? It looks really nice. I would go the extra mile and get it lined, because getting it lined is going to make it look more expensive, but it's going to sit on you and it's going to keep you warmer as well.
Yeah, okay.
There's not much to this.
No, it's very light.
It's very, very light.
Yeah.
So get a heavy lining. You could even get some shoulder pads put into it. You know, you don't want massive big ones, but put some structure into it. It's a very cheap way of making something stand out and look polished and look, you know, because it's a really good fit on you and just look more expensive. Grey, for example, tweedy pants. Yeah. You could buy a pair of black tweedy pants and just buy another couple of similar type blouses, and you already have the accessories. Yeah. And that's your uniform.
Yeah, this is what I got to go on my uniform. This is exactly the look.
So we found your
uniform.
Your wardrobe.
Because you need to be comfortable in it. You need to feel.
And you look fabulous.
Yeah.
You were in your funeral service uniform.
Yeah, and
that we found.
Yeah, absolutely love it. The minute you put it, the minute you put the trousers with the shirt, it just all suited. I felt safe. I felt comfortable straight away. Love the colours. Yeah, absolutely delighted with it. So this would probably be the look.
So this is the look that you're going for.
Yeah.
So if you had to go to a funeral tomorrow,
I'm ready for action.
You're ready for action, which is amazing. We got that out of your wardrobe. Yeah, I'm delighted about it.
I'm worried about that because you do only have a 2-day notice.
Yes.
You know, it's a quick turnover to get yourself ready. So if something happened now, I needed to be ready.
What did you think of the wedding outfits?
Loved it. The silver, I would have never have thought to put the pink tie onto it.
Oh, yeah.
And the shirt backwards.
Yes. All about reversing things, people. Yeah.
I would have never thought that. And funny enough, the orange trousers looks well with the orange shirt. Yes, and the black.
It does. Yeah.
So if it's a wedding where there is a kind of like a bright colour, I could go with that for it.
Or if it was like...
And then if it's a funeral, change the trousers is what I would do.
Exactly right. Literally just swap the pants over and your bingo.
Red tie. I keep saying red tie on the pink, but I never put them two together, and I don't know why I never would have thought to.
A lot of people wouldn't think to put pink and red together. Yeah, but there's a lot of pink in that tie as well. But yeah, it is. It's a really good combo. And then putting the brooch, which gave me an awful hard life today.
Yes.
So putting the brooch on, because I took it off another brooch. It wasn't an actual brooch. We were trying to make that into a brooch.
Just as well I got two.
Just so you bought two. And a bit destructive when I come into bedrooms and clothes. And yeah, so by putting that on it just embellishes the look, it enhances the look. And so a lot of women would say to me, how do I enhance, how do I bring it to the next level? That's bringing your game to the next level.
That's what I needed today. And even when you putting the belt on these trousers here now, it was a game changer after that.
Yeah.
Because at the start we didn't think the trousers was going to work.
No, because they were too casual. So they have that, for me, that kind of kills me. You kind of got to... You have a decent enough looking, they're a good aesthetic, they're not jogger pants, but they're trying to make them into, it's that trend, they're trying to make them into jogger pants. No, they should either just be trousers or jogger pants. Don't try and do a trouser jogger pant. And so just by putting the belt around them and tucking in the strings, it changed the whole
Because
look.
I've only worn these once, and I wore them once because I had nothing to go with them. And now I'm actually sitting here in a full uniform.
And feeling comfortable.
Yeah, the minute I put all this on, I was just instantly comfortable. Oh. I knew in a second, I was like, now I have it.
Now you have it.
Or you have it.
I have
it. I'm thrilled. Yeah, absolutely thrilled.
So I think we set out, we achieved what we set out to achieve.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm delighted.
Hazel, in the event someone wants to contact you, because why wouldn't they? You're fabulous. And you've obviously just got such a gift for, this is your thing.
Thank you very much.
As I was sitting here, she just got a booking. So
I actually did. I feel like
no, you literally got a booking, and we were like, oh my gosh, she can wear to that. So it was amazing. When someone wants to book you, as a celebrant and or as a solemnizer, look in the camera and tell us where they can find you.
Yeah, my name is Hazel O'Reilly, Celebrant of Ceremonies, and you can find me on Instagram or Facebook as Hazel Celebrant of Ceremonies, and my phone number's there, Gmail's there, and there's lovely things to look at there. So get in touch. Thank you.
Aww. Well, this was an absolute pleasure.
I'm delighted. I'm delighted. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome.
You're so good. You're so good. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, what did you think of the styling for Hazel and her role in life, her new job? She was incredibly happy. I know, definitely about the funeral one, because she was really stuck on how to style that. And as soon as she jumped into that outfit, I put her into that outfit. She just lit up and she was like, this is it. I mean, you could see her reaction there, which was amazing. So I was delighted about that. We got that from her wardrobe. And you know, the funny thing, those jogger pants, I'm always banging on about belts. Belts, belts, belts. You can never have enough belts. The things and the magic that belts can do for your shape and just adding on and elevating outfits. And you saw those, they were like jogger pants. They were the weirdest pair of pants ever. They were not normal. They shouldn't have been made, in my opinion. There was no real waistband on them as such. And they looked like a lovely pair of grey pants, and then you put them on like woolen pants, and then you put them on and you have this pull tuggy thing that just took the whole aesthetic away. But then by putting that belt around, it gave it the waistband that it needed. It gave it the aesthetic, it sharpened it up, and it really elevated the pants. And they're the little things that you can think of doing. Think outside the box. Always think outside the box. What you see is not the norm. I am always turning things backwards. I'm always zipping things up different ways. Clothes are literally made to be manipulated. Material is just material. Clothes are just material. So play with them. Put them around your shape. See what works for you. See what flatters you the most. You know, that's the whole point. You can wear anything at any age as long as it flatters your shape. That's the trick. I don't care what anybody says, and I will stand over that all day long. You can wear anything at any age as long as it flatters your shape. Anyways, so yeah, let me know what you thought of that. There were a lot of accessories going on. I did a lot of different, I actually took some brooches off other brooches and we stuck them on ties and stuff like that for her. So it really just elevated her looks for her, and you know, brought her personality out. This show is all about it, styling for your personality, not Pinterest, not social media, but for you and your personality, and bringing that out in you so that people can see who you are exactly when they meet you without even knowing you, right? That's the whole point. Anyway, yeah, so engage. Please let me know what you think of Hazel's suits that I styled for her. Everything was in her wardrobe. Well, coming up next, you are in for a treat if you are a vintage lover.
Here with Gail, with the gorgeous Gail from
in this shop that is beautiful. I'm sitting here with Gail, with the gorgeous Gail from Vander. The reason I'm sitting here is because I absolutely love this shop. It is one of my most favorite vintage shops in Dublin City. There's something very special and very magical about this store. Tell us a little bit about Vander. About her.
1974.
Oh, that's my birthday, my birth year.
Yeah,
74. So are you celebrating 50 years?
The shop should be, but we're not very sociable, really.
Oh, no.
We probably should be having a big party. Anybody else would.
Oh, you should. 50 years in business.
50
wow.
Years, it's a long time.
I've just given away my age as well, but never mind.
Women who got their Deb's dress in the 70s and they're in for the daughter's wedding, or it's a magical shop. It really is
beautiful.
It's like a fourth child came in and pestered Eve daily. I just loved the shop so much when I was in college. And one day she said she was going to sell it because she got married to a lovely man and she was moving down the country. And I told her I'd buy it. And then I went to the bank and I had a hard job buying the shop, but I managed it eventually.
What year was that?
1992.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm not great on the feet with math. So tell me how many years ago I could make a stab.
Like 32 years ago.
You see, I'm still a decade behind myself when I think about how old I am. So I had 22 in my head. So 32 years ago. So going back 32 years in Dublin City, I would imagine there weren't really many vintage places even open.
I think before me, Betty Wall and Mike Bunn, who were like a model and a photographer involved in the secondhand vintage market, and they were lovely. They used to come in and
tell me about your customer base, because we had a little brief chat earlier. You mentioned some famous people that were coming here over the years, and
that's great. But to be honest with you, the ones I love are just the faces that I see year after year. I'm not going to start naming them out, but they're just like, they're the ones. I don't care about celebrities coming in here. They're fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't care about anybody in the media really. That I don't care, but it's
Yeah.
just the regular people who come in and just go, they squeal, they lift up a coat, oh my God. And if it's like 160 quid, they're like, I can't afford it. They put a deposit on it.
Yes.
Pay it off over a few weeks.
Yes, yeah.
After COVID, like the joy I got from seeing familiar faces back. I used to cry nearly. From a young age, I couldn't dress Annie like she'd be dressing herself from about 3.
She's a beautiful sense of style.
And she's fabulous.
Like really vintage. Like she just suits the shop so well. You both do, obviously.
She's added a new dimension to the shop.
Because I'd say she brings in a younger clientele as well.
She'd buy different things to I would, like, and that's really good as well. Like maybe I'm a bit set in my ways, and Sally would be buying psychedelic 60s and 70s.
Which
stuff.
you need that. Law Roach, the stylist, the famous celebrity stylist, he a lot of the time styles from archives back in the day as well. So it's very, very, I hate the word trendy, but it is very, let's call it current for famous stylists and celebrities now to be wearing a lot of archives back from the day, from Chanel and Mugler and so on.
But your vintage, like fashion is all repetition. Like
all day
like
long.
The 80s,
yes,
the 20s,
yes,
the 30s, and the 70s. Like it's all, but there's certain things that are always going to be classic.
Yes.
Customers who come in here who've never been on TV or in the limelight, who have more style than anybody. You know, like such stylish ladies come in and they just know how to dress. Like and when they walk in the door, Sally and I go, wow.
Yeah.
Like we want everything you're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a swing coat. That's is that like it's a cape.
So gorgeous. The pockets were still stitched up, so it hadn't even been worn.
Oh my God! I mean, why would you pay 1,000 whatever for a brand new cashmere coat rather than here for 140?
Yeah.
So I really do hope you have a 50-year celebration. I really do, because it's a huge milestone. And the fact out of the 50 years that you have been around for 32 of those years.
Yeah.
So I mean, that surpasses the original 18,
I know,
if you know what I mean.
I've been here longer than I haven't.
Exactly right. And I think it definitely needs a big celebration. And I definitely expect to see my name on an invite again so much. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
You are as lovely as I always knew you would be, because we've always had a few little chats, but never a big long one like this.
Thank you very much.
So I'm so
Stella.
thrilled.
You're lovely too.
Thank you so much.
I love your outfit today.
Oh, thank you so much. This is actually from Share Joy. I got forward to seeing you all next week. We may have a cheeky personal shopping trip actually in a charity shop next week. So if you're into that, stay tuned. And if not, just stay tuned anyways. I love to see you. Looking forward to seeing you here next Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.